Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Hello, friends. It's great to be here again, talking, learning, and practicing English together. If you're new here, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Paul. On this channel, we help you learn real everyday English, the kind people actually use in daily life.
Yes, not textbook English, not perfect English, but natural English you can understand and use in real conversations.
Before we start, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us reach more English learners around the world, and it helps us keep creating these conversations for you.
Okay, today's topic is small, but very powerful.
Very powerful and also a little confusing.
Today we're talking about how to use either and neither in everyday English.
Ah, yes. Two small words that learners often mix up.
And if you're listening right now and thinking, I always forget these, don't worry.
That's completely normal.
Yes, even many learners at intermediate level feel unsure about these two words.
So today we're going to keep it simple, slow, and natural, like a real conversation between friends.
Paul, let me ask you something. Do you like coffee?
Yes, I do. I love coffee.
Okay, but imagine I say I don't like coffee. And you also don't like coffee.
Then I would say, I don't like coffee.
And you would answer, me neither.
Exactly, that's one of the most common uses of neither.
When someone says something negative, and the same thing is true for you, you say,
Me neither.
very natural.
Sarah, let's try another example.
Okay,
I don't like waking up early.
me neither.
Perfect. I don't enjoy long meetings. Me neither. Yes, that one is very true.
Now let's slow down for a moment.
When we use neither, we are agreeing with a negative sentence.
That's the key idea.
Negative sentence arrow. Me neither. Sarah, let's try something different. Okay. I didn't watch TV last night. Me neither. I don't eat spicy food. Me neither. Very natural. Very common.
Now here's something learners often do.
They say me too after a negative sentence.
Yes, that happens a lot.
For example, I don't like cold weather,
And the learner says, me too.
but that's not correct.
Right. With negative sentences, we use,
Me neither, not me too.
that's a very important difference.
Now let's talk about either.
Because these two words are like partners.
Yes, they often appear together.
Paul, can you give a simple example?
Sure. Imagine someone says, I don't like coffee.
And you want to say the same thing, but in a full sentence.
You can say, I don't like coffee either.
Ah, that's very useful. So instead of saying me neither, you can say, I don't like coffee either.
Exactly. Let's try a few more. I don't watch horror movies.
I don't watch horror movies either.
I don't eat fast food.
I don't eat fast food either.
Very natural. Sarah, do you like waking up early?
Not really.
So you could say,
I don't like waking up early either. Yes, that's something I say almost every day.
so here's the idea.
Either often comes at the end of a negative sentence.
I don't like it either. I didn't go either. I can't come either.
Very common in real conversations.
Now let's make this more personal. Sarah, tell me something you don't like.
I don't like crowded places.
Me neither.
See? That's a natural conversation.
And if I want to use a full sentence, I can say, I don't like crowded places either.
Exactly.
If you're listening right now, this is the kind of English you'll hear every day.
Simple, short, natural. Now, Paul, let's talk about feelings.
Okay,
I'm not feeling very energetic today.
me neither.
That happens sometimes.
Yes, especially on Mondays.
I'm not motivated today.
Me neither.
Very real English. And notice something important. We're not thinking about grammar rules.
We're just reacting naturally.
That's how real conversations work.
And if you're still a little confused, that's okay.
Either and neither take time.
The more you hear them, the more natural they will feel.
Exactly.
We learn these words by listening and repeating, not by memorizing rules. Okay, Paul.
Before we move on, let's review quickly in a natural way. Negative sentence, I don't like it.
Short answer, me neither.
Full sentence, I don't like it either.
Perfect.
And don't worry if you mix them sometimes.
That happens to everyone.
Yes, mistakes are part of learning.
And every time you try, your English gets stronger.
All right, in the next part, we're going to talk about how either and neither work when you are choosing between two things.
That's where it gets very interesting.
Great, let's continue. Now we're going to look at another very common situation where we use either and neither. This time, it's about choices.
Yes, when you have two options.
Paul, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Do you want tea or coffee?
Either is fine.
Perfect. That's a very natural answer. When you say either is fine, it means both options are okay for you.
Yes. You don't have a strong preference.
Let's try another one. Do you want to sit inside or outside?
Either is fine. Or
Very natural. If you're listening right now, this is something you can use in restaurants, at work, or with friends. Now let's make it a full sentence. I can eat Italian or Chinese. Either is good. Or, we can meet at 6 or 7. Either time works.
Sarah, do you prefer mornings or evenings?
Honestly, either works for me.
That means both are okay.
Yes, but if someone asks me to wake up at 5 a.m., then neither works.
That's a very honest answer.
Now let's talk about neither in choices. When you say neither, it means you don't want both options. Paul, let's try an example. Do you want coffee or tea?
Neither. I don't drink caffeine.
Perfect. So either equals both are okay. Neither equals none are okay.
Let's try a few more. Do you want pizza or burgers?
Neither. I'm not hungry.
Do you want to watch a movie or a series?
Neither. I'm too tired.
Very natural. Sarah, let me ask you something. Do you want to go out tonight or stay home?
Neither. I just want to sleep.
That's a real-life answer.
Now here's something learners often find confusing. Sometimes we use neither of.
Yes, that's very common.
For example, neither of them is available.
Or,
Neither of the options works.
let's make it more personal. I invited 2 friends, but neither of them came.
That's a very natural sentence.
And in daily conversation, people also say, neither of us knew the answer. Or that neither of the restaurants was open.
If this sounds a little advanced, don't worry. You don't need to use long sentences right away.
Start simple. Either is fine, neither works. Me neither. I don't like it either.
That's enough for everyday conversation.
Now let's talk about something very real, and sometimes learners say, I don't like it too.
Yes, that's a very common mistake. Instead, we say, I don't like it either.
Remember, 2 is for positive sentences. I like coffee. Me too. But with negative sentences, I don't like coffee. Me neither. Or I don't like coffee either.
That small change makes your English sound much more natural.
Sarah, let's try a quick conversation.
Okay,
I don't like working late.
me neither.
I don't check emails after work.
I don't check them either.
Perfect. Now let's talk about daily life situations. So at work, someone might say, we can use this plan or that plan. And you answer, either one works. Or, these 2 meeting times are possible. Neither works for me.
Very useful for real communication. Paul, let me ask you something. Do you prefer working from home or working at the office?
Either works for me, but working from home means no traffic, so I like that more.
Yes, traffic is stressful.
If someone asks me to drive in traffic every day, neither works.
Very honest again.
Now, if you're listening and thinking, oh, this is a lot, that's okay. You don't need to remember everything. Just notice the patterns. Either equals both are okay, neither equals none are okay. Me neither equals same negative feeling. Either at the end equals also in negative sentences.
The more you hear these, the more natural they will feel.
Exactly.
Language becomes easy when it feels familiar.
All right. In the next part, we're going to use either and neither in more emotional and real-life conversations, the way people actually speak with friends and co-workers.
Great, let's continue. Now we're going to talk about how either and neither sound in real-life conversations. This is the part that helps your English feel natural.
Yes, because in daily life, people don't speak in perfect sentences. They react quickly, they agree, they share feelings, and either and neither are very useful for that.
Paul, let's imagine a simple situation. Okay, I say, I didn't sleep well last night. Me neither. That's something many people say.
Yes, especially on busy weeks.
Now another example. I'm not very motivated today.
Me neither.
Very real conversation.
If you're listening right now, try to notice how short and natural this is. No long explanations, just a quick connection.
Now let's use either. I didn't sleep well last night. I didn't sleep well either. Same meaning, but a full sentence.
Both are correct. Both sound natural. Sarah, when do you usually feel tired?
When I stay up late.
Let's make a conversation. I stayed up late watching a series. I stayed up late too. But if the sentence is negative, I didn't sleep enough. I didn't sleep enough either. That's the difference of positive to, negative to, either.
This is something learners mix up all the time.
And if you confuse them sometimes, don't worry.
That's normal.
Everyone needs time to feel the difference.
Now let's talk about everyday complaints, because this is where me, neither is very common.
Yes, people use it when they share problems.
For example, I don't like Mondays.
Me neither.
I don't enjoy long meetings.
Me neither.
I don't understand this software.
Me neither. That last one happens a lot at work.
Very true.
Now let's talk about social situations. Imagine you're with friends. Someone says, I don't feel like going out tonight. You answer, me neither. That shows agreement and connection.
Yes, it sounds friendly and natural.
Or someone says, I don't drink alcohol. You can say, I don't drink either. Simple and respectful.
Now let's talk about stress.
Paul, let me ask you something.
Do you like working under pressure?
Not really.
So you can say, I don't like working under pressure. And I answer,
me neither. That's how conversations flow, naturally. Short, easy, real.
Now here's something interesting. Sometimes people combine either with emotions.
For example,
I'm not happy with this situation. I'm not happy either. Or, I'm not ready yet.
I'm not ready either. Very useful in daily life. Sarah, what about motivation? Let's try something. I don't feel motivated today. Me neither. Maybe we need coffee. Yes, coffee solves many problems. Now let's talk about learners. Sometimes learners say, I also don't like it. This is correct, but it sounds more formal. In everyday conversation, people say, I don't like it either. That sounds more natural and relaxed. So, if you want your English to sound more conversational, try using either at the end. Now let's make a longer real-life example. I didn't understand the meeting. I didn't understand it either. I didn't finish my work. I didn't finish either. I didn't reply to the email. I didn't reply either. These are short, simple, and very common at work. Now let's talk about confidence. Many learners hesitate when using these words, and they stop and think, is it to, is it either, is it neither? And then they say nothing.
Yes, that happens a lot.
But here's the important thing. If you say me too instead of me neither, people will still understand you. Communication comes first. Accuracy comes later.
Exactly.
Fluency grows when you speak, even with small mistakes. If you're listening right now, try this. Next time someone says something negative, just say, me neither. That's enough. That's natural. That's real English.
Paul, do you remember when these words started to feel natural for you?
Yes, when I stopped thinking about rules and just listened to how people speak.
That's the key. Listening creates feeling.
And feeling creates fluency.
All right. In the final part, we're going to review everything softly and talk about how to practice either and neither in your daily life.
Great, let's finish our conversation.
Now let's review everything in a calm and simple way, just like real life. Because the goal is not to remember rules. The goal is to feel comfortable using either and neither in daily conversations. Paul, let's start with the most common situation. Someone says a negative sentence.
For example, I don't like cold weather.
And you agree. You can say, me neither. Short, simple, natural.
Or you can use a full sentence.
I don't like cold weather either. Both are correct. Both sound natural. Let's try a few more. I didn't sleep well.
Me neither.
I don't understand this.
I don't understand either. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready either.
This is real conversation English. Now let's talk about choices again. If someone asks, do you want tea or coffee? If both are okay, you say, either is fine, or either one works, very natural. But if you don't want both options, you say, neither,
Or,
neither works for me.
Sarah, let's try something real. Do you want to work late today or come early tomorrow? Neither works for me. Yes, I agree. I choose sleep instead.
Sleep is always the best option.
Now let's talk about something important. Many learners feel nervous using these words. They think, what if I make a mistake? But here's the truth.
Native speakers don't think about these rules when they speak. They react, they listen, they answer naturally.
And you can do the same. Start small. Use simple sentences. Say, me neither, or I don't like it either.
That's enough. Now let's talk about daily practice. If you're listening right now, here's something very simple you can do. When someone says something negative, in a video, a podcast, or real life, pause and repeat, me neither, or make your own sentence. For example, I don't like waking up early. I don't like waking up early either. This kind of repetition helps your brain get used to the pattern, and slowly it becomes automatic.
Sarah, how did these expressions become natural for you?
By hearing them again and again. At first, I was confused, but after listening to real conversations, they started to feel normal.
That's exactly how language works. Listening first, feeling second, speaking third. And remember, mistakes are part of the process.
If you say me too instead of me neither, it's okay. People will still understand you. Fluency grows with courage, not perfection. Paul, let's give our listeners a few natural sentences they can remember.
Good idea. Me neither. I don't like it either. Either is fine. Either one works. Neither works for me. These 5 sentences will help you in many situations.
Yes, at work, with friends, in daily life. And they make your English sound more natural and relaxed. If this episode felt like a lot, don't worry. You don't need to use everything today. Just notice these expressions when you hear them. That's how learning becomes easy.
Sarah, how do you feel about either and neither now?
Honestly, they don't feel scary anymore. They feel simple.
And that's the goal.
English should feel comfortable, not stressful.
If you're listening right now and practicing with us, you're doing something very important. You're building real English step by step.
If this conversation helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is learning English. Learning together makes the journey easier. Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep listening. Keep speaking, keep making small mistakes.
And remember, you're not bad at English, you're just getting better.